Well, we do come here today during difficult times and in early negotiations. And I too would like to echo Rich in thanking both teams. I know the work our team has done dealing with tough economic conditions, a tough marketplace, the realization that things aren't going to turn around for us anytime soon. And they have had partners in those open ears on the other side of the table. And I don't even like to use that term because we're sitting, if you notice, at the same table. It may have a odd shape to it. It looks like a U. Well, I think that's appropriate because it's all about us and both sides. This union's been around for a long time, longer than Hawker Beechcraft, longer than aviation, 122 years. And we have seen difficult times before. But I don't know that in studying our history, as we've entered these times and watch all our industries deal with it in their own fashions, I don't know, even through the Great Depression, that we actually saw times quite like this. The country changed, the world changed, and all those changes brought about the ability to have, whether it's the use of media or it's the use of finances to impact industries, especially manufacturing. And we're learning about that together as we try to figure out where the future is going to take us. It's no surprise to anybody in this room, just a short time ago, the Machinist Union and Spirit Aerospace concluded a different type of agreement than is our norm. Not necessarily something everybody wanted to jump into. It was a realization, times have changed, and it was a collective view into the future of aerospace as to where we would be, not just 3 years from now or 4 years, but 5 and 10 years from now, where the economy and the effects of globalization would be that far out. And we found it necessary to take a leap of faith. Not just the union, and not just the company, but we had to grab each other's hand and take the leap of faith together if we were going to accomplish what is the key responsibility, I believe, of a good labor union, and that is to take care of its members. And when we take care of our members, we take care of the employees, of the concerns we have collective bargaining agreements with. And we can take care of not only our members, but those who also manage the process of that enterprise. We care about the city of Wichita. We care about the state of Kansas. And these members that we represent, and honored to do so, sure as hell care about each other. And so we sit here today with a collective bargaining committee of seasoned veterans, of people who have demonstrated how much they care about Hawker Beechcraft and the products they make and the pride they have in them and the people they work with side by side. Doesn't matter what side of the proverbial distinctive lines there may be. We all live in this community together. So outside of work, people pray, play, eat, and do everything else together. And when there's a threat to breaking that up, or a threat an enterprise will fail, or a threat that the enterprise leaves, we got to find a way to pull everybody together and prevent that from happening. This city is the epicenter of the aviation world. The general population of the country and the world may not understand that. I do, and I know everybody in this room understands that. And a lot of eyes then turn their focus to us. Is can the union and can the company sit down in some of the most difficult and strange economic conditions we've ever faced, find a way, albeit even early, to say, here's where we're going to make a decision and find the pathway forward, preserve jobs in Wichita, Kansas, keep this enterprise alive and viable and poised to succeed, to explode with success in the future. And that's the challenge that we accept, Bill, and we intend to work hard to deliver on it. It isn't easy to do things that represent a change, and we're not here to satisfy all people with everything. Can't do it. It's never been done. But we're going to give it our damnedest to try and do that. We'll be asking you, and I think you've demonstrated it, to think outside the box. I know our membership and our committee is prepared to think outside the box. Unlike your side of the table, our folks live in a political world as well. They're elected by their members, by our members, just like I am. And they give you a gift, and they place into us a faith that we're going to do the best we can for them. And we accept that, privilege to serve them, and we will do the absolute best to represent their interests. And I hope at the same time it's recognized by Hawker Beechcraft that we're representing the interest of the employer as well. So, Bill, I can't say I look forward to these negotiations, but openers always go great. It's the closers that can be very difficult.
That's right.
So we're prepared to work hard. We've got, I think, the best team a company can have. You have great people at this table, dedicated people. I know them, almost every one of them, to a person. And we're in it together on our side, as I suspect your team is too. So we'll let it all begin here today. Thank you.
And so it began.
So it begins.
Yes.